She is a red flag. He is a red flag. You are a red flag. I'm sure as a teenager we often heard this word, either it is in social media or even in our society. But do you know the meaning of red flag? Red flag can be told as toxic behavior or unhealthy traits that you have in yourself. We often call people as red flag, but are you sure that you are not a red flag as well? Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Titania Dwi Azeti, and here I will talk about the sign of red flag in yourself with infographic that I made. So let's see. The first we have negative self-talk. Psychologist Dr. Elizabeth Scott defines negative self-talk as any inner dialogue you have with yourself that may be limiting your ability to believe in yourself and your own abilities and to reach your potential. The example of negative self-talk is when you got a low score and then you tell yourself that, oh, I got a low score, that means I'm not good enough and I might not able to go to college. That's the example. And the second we have toxic perfectionism. Perfectionism is good, but if you force yourself to live in unrealistic standards, it can turn into a toxic one. Toxic perfectionism means you tend to demand an extreme high performance without any flaws from yourself or other people. Toxic perfectionism can make you look bossy, a control freak, rigid, and relentlessly demanding. And the third we have having a hard time to say no. People pleaser, raise your hand. The inability to say no is directly linked to the need to seek approval from others. According to Mental Health and Wellness author Marisa Pomeranz, people with high need for social validation will often have low esteem and stay in unhealthy relationships. So, my fellow people pleaser, stop thinking about the other feeling and think about your feeling first. Okay? And let's continue. The next we have social media addiction. Social media addiction can be defined by being overly concerned about social media and driven by an uncontrollable urge to use social media all the time. This addiction negatively impacts your mental health and relationship of those afflicted. Are you the type of person who wake up and immediately see your phone and social media? If yes, you have to be careful. You might have social media addiction there. And the last but not least, we have avoidant attachment. Someone with this attachment style believes that they do not need emotional support or intimacy in their life. If you find yourself having this avoidant attachment, you must learn to open up and not to be ashamed of your needs. Well, I think that's all the signs. And if you have the signs of red flag, don't worry and don't panic because it is normal for a person to have a red flag. What makes it bad is if the person refuses to change their toxic personality and even developing more bad traits. So, my friends, let's developing our good personalities and try to open up. It is okay to not to be okay. It is okay to speak up your feeling. And I guess that's all for me. Thank you. Bye bye.